what is cultural shock? I'm glad you asked this question because it is so important that you know that there is such a thing called cultural shock, and I have a diagram to kind of walk you through that. Okay, so let me take a pen here. So essentially what happens is when you get ready to travel abroad, um, especially to a place where you're gonna be what we call an alien, like alien from outer planets, exoplanets, or outer other planets coming to America to see people in Earth, right? Like what would their experience be like? So we are, when we migrate over to some place that is new to us, there is something called cultural shock. What it really is explained really well in this graph right here. Okay, and I'm gonna take you down this graph. If you think about it, this is your emotional state right here. Okay, and this one right here is months in the new country. It's a little hard to read backwards, but so right here it says emotional state, and then this is months in the new country. Now this could easily be, like leading up this way, it could be years, right? Hopefully, this time frame right here is short. Don't be intimidated by this graph. I'm trying to explain you what happens. So the first thing that you will experience, in your travel abroad is what is normally called the honeymoon phase. This is where you get, you just got your visa. You got your visa, which you were so anxious whether it was going to happen or not, and then it finally happened. You're getting ready to travel to a university. You're getting ready to meet new people. You're excited to see the new country because you've heard so much about it. You grew up, hearing about the country that you're gonna go to. You're excited about the program that you're joining. The program, as in whether you're joining like computer science or business or biology or psychology, nursing, whatever program you're joining. You're so excited to get your studies abroad, right? And then what will happen is, very soon what will happen is, your excitement starts fading a little bit because now you're getting ready to travel. You're really, getting ready to say, okay, I'm gonna have to jump on a plane and travel however 1,000 kilometers away from home, leaving your family and traveling by yourself to some strange land where you literally may not know anybody, right? And that starts building anxiety, right? And then once you actually arrive to this new country where you will be spending the next maybe few months, few years, you realize that there's a lot different. There is a lot of things that is done differently in this country that you're absolutely not used to. The food is different, the people are different, the way they, like, there is a common thing that we do in the United States here, which is when you go out on a walk, everybody will smile and say, hi, how you doing, right? All that means is hi. Okay, so you may stop and think, okay, well, I'm fine, thank you. But the person may not even stop. He may just say, hi, how you doing? And then just keep on moving. So those are things that you did not know existed until you come and experience it firsthand. So the food is not what you're used to. Your family is not there. Your friends are not there that you grew up with. This is a new country. The weather is different, like hugely different in some cases, right? There is so many things happening, and then on top of these you have the classes. The pressure of these classes are starting to build up. Your assignments are starting to come due. So it is highly possible that you go down this path, steep path, where you feel really anxious. You have homesickness. You miss your family so much. You just feel like it was a wrong decision to travel where you have. But if you hang in tight, what will start to happen is you go into this phase called adjustment phase. And this is where you're starting to make peace with what you know. Like, So what? The food is not the greatest that you imagine it would be, right? You may have like the burger the first time, the second time, and then like the 20th time, you might be like, ah, I don't want this burger anymore. But the 50th time, you will feel like, not bad. It's pretty good actually. So you start getting used to the food, the culture, the social aspects. Your classes are a little better now. You have a rhythm that you're managing, where you know when to go where, which classes to attend, and how much time to allow for your lunch. So all that, like, you find a routine in your life, plus you learn so much in that first few months, that like that learning again is so crucial to you just being here. This isn't something that you can learn over online, because it's an experience that is ingrained or is built into that person being in the country for a certain duration of time, being exposed to the culture there. That's why it's called cultural shock. Okay, and then past that point, you get into the phase called acceptance, and this is where you want to be. I feel like this is where I am, right? This is where to expect, certain things of the culture, of the people, of the classes. So a lot goes into you being over here, and hopefully this, for a lot of you, that might be watching these videos, hopefully you go from here to here the shortest, and it will be I wish you all the luck to get from here to here, but this is where you want to be the soonest you can. Now the good thing about being down here at the bottom is that know that this is rock bottom. So once you hit that rock bottom, there's only up from there. So you are not gonna ever settle this down low. You might be somewhere low over here, ups and downs will continue to happen, but the good thing is you will never hit the rock bottom. Now this is something that was told to us in the orientation program. If you are looking for an orientation video on day 1, day 2, day 3 at a university abroad, please look at my video where I talk about the orientation program. The link will be somewhere here. But this was actually shared on our orientation program by our by an officer that worked at the international program, and it has always stayed with me for the longest time. Every time I see a little bit of swing, I know what's causing it. So it's a good thing to know that there is such a thing called cultural shock. I hope you do a little bit more research before you travel, but I wanted to end the video on that note. Again, cultural shock, okay, or culture shock. Very important word that you want to know if you're traveling abroad as international student, or if you're just in general traveling to a new country. If you have any questions, please comment below. I know I'm not able to respond in a short video all the questions that you may have brewing in your mind, but if you do have questions, please comment below, and I'm happy to respond to your question, or someone else that knows better will respond to your question. And if you like the sort of video that is being produced here, please let me know by commenting below, or giving me a thumbs up, or sharing the video, and hit that bell button, please. Subscribe and hit that bell button, please, because I want you to be notified when I post videos like this. So I know you guys are taking a leap of faith here by trying to go to a new country, and good luck to you. I've been there, done that. So I wish you all the best. But in the meantime, please take care of yourself. Please stay healthy and safe, and we will see you in the next video.